Welcome back to World of Warcraft. We're playing on the hardcore anniversary realm named Soulseeker. We're ready to go to Raise and Crawl once again. Pretty successful last time. Managed to loot the axe. Pretty iconic weapon for the warrior. I think the next axe we can get is the Whirlwind axe. You can get it as low as level 30, but you need a lot of people helping you. Absolutely not worried about the dungeon run itself. We have 2 level 34 mages, a level 34 druid, and 34 rogue. I believe the rogue is almost here too. Had to fly here from the Eastern Kingdoms. Took quite a while, but at this hour it's not exactly easy to find people who have not completed the dungeon already. Oh, look at that. We just missed the Warchief blessing. Not the end of the world. Currently level 33. After finishing the previous run and delivering all the quests, I completed some of the running around and exploring and grabbing flight points. We have the flight point in Shadowprey Village. I visited Stranglethorn, of course, and even run through Duskwood, all the way to the Swamp of Sorrows. We do have the flight point in Stonard. Even though I never had the chance to complete any quests, I want to say that most of the annoying running around just to reach new areas is over, and well, maybe not soon, but for most other areas we're gonna have our mount, so it's going to be even faster. So our second mage is where? Already inside? Yeah, they're already inside. I don't think these enemies are going to aggro on us. Well, maybe the hyenas. If everything goes well, and by well, I mean we finish within, I want to say 45 minutes. Can use my Hearthstone. I set it to Ratchet, so I can visit Frey Island. One more loose end to tie up. We have the Eyelander. This is a quest that eventually leads you to the final stance, the Berserker stance. Come to think of it, also had an ability at level 32 that I could not actually train, because having the stance itself was a requirement. Why is there a Quilboar out here? You can see a level 40 salmon making his way. Maybe Rezohan Downs? Sick Nick the Rogue. He's halfway there. Maybe Sprint is on cooldown? Probably is. Self-found adventurer. And I can see that he He has the gnome illusion on. Sincerely hope nobody fell asleep. Hey, I can see an alliance team ready to head inside. There's a dwarf. You know how you feel about dwarves? 2 elves. Which... No, the dwarf is a priest. I think a night elf... one of the elves is a hunter. I really dislike these. They take too much real estate on the screen. So they're turning around. They're not asleep. Perfect. Somewhat unrelated to anybody else trying to get ore and playing on Horde side. While I was running to the Swamp of Sorrows, I made an interesting discovery. Duskwood is filled to the brim with both copper, tin, and iron. Well, maybe not that much iron, but there's plenty of it too. Not exactly easy to get there. Even from the Swamp of Sorrows, it's quite a ways. But if you're looking for ore, definitely check it. The mines, the one to the left of the path leading to Stranglethorn, has some level 29 augers. Multiple iron veins, tin too, the occasional copper, and you can even find some around the cemeteries, the tranquil gardens. There are some orchards here. Yeah, and definitely recommend it. Compared to the 1,000 Needles, I want to say it's probably better. Probably better because it's faster to loop around in, and also there is no mithril, and you can pretty much mine everything there, even with a skill of 125. Scheduled to reset in 5 hours 40 minutes, which means... Wait, this is based on the realm time, right? Which means at 4 AM. Okay. This gnome costume. Yep. The elixir of greater defense. Okay, so it was Wisdinga that's going to take care of the polymorphing in case we need it. We're gonna have to start marking here. Okay, these are 25. We're not gonna have any issue dealing with these. I think it's close to the Overlord that they start to... they start to increase in level. Forgot to mark these. So we're gonna need some food. Might as well do it now. Should mark... I think I missed casting Revenge there. Our druid is also trying to contribute to the DPS. Then again, just like the previous druid, they're probably bored. This is not exactly an exciting part of the instance. Respectable damage on the overpowers too. I think they can crit for over 300. Honestly, I feel the easy part is over. These are 27, 28. There's a level 31. It's the Beastmaster. Has a pet. What is this? It's a boar. It's not an undead boar. Wait a minute, how do they have threat on the other one? Are they using Blade Flurry? No, probably not. They're using a dagger. Might be a backstab spec. Yeah, that's not what I wanted to do. So mark this one. Not sure what happened to the enemies in this area. Wasn't this filled with the acolytes casting the chains of ice? Oh, should I charge? Probably should. They block Revenge. Okay. So we might as well wait for mana. I'm gonna have to use Battle Shout soon. Should probably pull some raids here. We have the Beastmaster, the Hyena. I think the mage read my mind. I'm going to... hold on. I guess it doesn't matter. We're high enough that I shouldn't be worried about pulling enemies from above. Okay, this is the Acolyte. We might have to swap to our shield. Can't remember if these are going to cast mana burn. Yeah, they are. Okay, so the Acolyte we have to worry. Okay, there's a ground shaker. And another one. Never mind. I think many of these can vary from dungeon to dungeon. There's nobody inside the hut. Stalker, maybe? No. Can I use the fence to break line of sight? I mean, maybe. Well, they could use a bit of mana. Definitely the undead here. Agnesa and Wisdinga. Can never have enough mages, but in all honesty, would be even faster if we had a warlock. Could have summoned a rogue. Okay, these are the gauntlets of the bear. They're honestly pretty amazing. The Warsong gauntlets, realistically, you're not going to have until level 26. And they're not much better. Solid amount of experience too. I should probably deal with the ground shaker first. These can stun you. Did our druid seriously get aggro by smacking them on the head with the Is that the Black Fathom? That is the Black Fathom scepter. Probably a crit then. So we're going to actually mark, hold on. We're gonna mark the Acolyte. There's the robe again. 100% have to swap to a shield for this one. The bristlebark blouse. Oh really? 7 agility, 6 stamina. We're getting some incredibly powerful items. The rod is really nice too. Wait, how are they? There's probably something wrong with the huts here. Maybe it was changed. I think I remember being able to pull these with a ranged attack. Maybe charging in is not the best plan. So much for that totem. Now we can pull this one. Actually, let's pull it a bit closer to the group here. Earthbreaker. Just to be safe, we're gonna pull one or two, maybe the totemic. Can use a bit more raids. Now we're gonna wait for everybody to get mana. We can mark one.
Victory for Gabagan.
Okay, that worked. I mean, sort of. No idea how powerful this arm is going to be. Let's try it. Pathfinder Vest of Stamina. Pretty solid for a druid tank too. Well, we can... Now this helm is pretty good. Interesting, so in Classic this is a green item. Okay, I'm gonna equip that. Much better than the engineering goggles. Even though these served us very well. I think at this point they're just attacking whatever. Is this about the pointless gnome disguise? I'm going to need Pamel for this. Can't even remember, was it level 38? Okay, we're gonna need some food buffs here. We even have the spirit from the mistletoe. Not exactly what mistletoe is. Probably it. Well, I know for a fact it's a seasonal buff, but... So the sage we can polymorph. Actually, wait a minute. Probably safe to pull them here. Yeah, it is. Should give them a moment here. The mage needs mana, and I'm not even sure what the druid is doing. No idea if the music is simply... No, I think this is the... This is the balance I want, but maybe these tracks are somewhat quiet. We skip these. I think there's a stalker. Yeah, there's one right here. They're both back here. Okay, we have enough mana. I know that some of these are going to patrol. Let's pull them back. Okay, and now we can finally take a break from the Quillboar. We have bats ahead. Oh, and you know what? The iron is below. Yeah, I can see it from here. So never mind this one. Single piece of wool cloth. Pull the other one too. You really do not want the healer, probably the mage too, next to these. The AoE silence can easily, well, maybe not wipe you. These are not that tough, but can easily lose a tank here. Oh, I used revenge so I can't overpower. Yep. Yes, that makes sense. I think the rogue is going to need and I love how the mage says can't be bothered to turn off auto loot. And I think the druid is going to need these probably for the rage potions. Oh, you know what? He has a point. He's going to need 2, yeah, but it's solo self-found. They really cannot... Even if the others want to trade the items, it's not possible. We should definitely polymorph one of these. I know they can heal. Here we go. We are going to use blood raids. We're gonna pull our raids here. Should probably have close to 100. The boar is not making its way here. Oh, now it is. And this is the Swine Tusk Shank. If the rogue doesn't want this, we're definitely taking it for tanking. This one is 18. I mean, if you're on self-found, this is gonna make a big difference. It's about 5 DPS points. But hey, if we have a chance to roll on it next time, maybe we will. Can feel the energy. These 2 iron deposits are calling out to me. I should definitely ask. Let's not be like people in other groups that just run over and mine it. So the second one is probably close to the boss. Oh, you know what? Is that... No, just a greater bat. You can sometimes find a unique enemy here. It's a rare spawn. You don't always... Actually, you almost never see it. Just like some of the rares in the Scarlet Monastery graveyard. We're gonna grab the chest too. Guess we get to roll as well. Managed to roll the lowest number. So our troll friend here has mining 2. Okay, we did get the skill increase. I think a lot of people have a difficult time realizing how it works. The whole getting a skill point. I vividly remember last time seeing a Beastmaster here, so these spawns can definitely change. Is there an iron here? Right.
Troublesome whelps! I'll teach you to interfere! You outsiders will pay for encroaching on our land!
Can they even heal us here?
Ah! My power rules here! Our new allies will avenge us!
And the Agamagan's clutch. I mean, it isn't a very slight upgrade. The druid wants it. Fair enough. I mean, I would like to do it. Probably not the end of the world. Can get some iron too. We need to be careful here because we can aggro a lot of these. I have no idea what they're doing. Oh, they're actually above. This is why they're evading. Just realized these must be gray for them. Just like level 25 is gray for us. Yeah, 24 too. We're gonna get almost no experience here. Maybe the escort isn't really worth it. And I guess I'm solely to blame for this one. I mean, 27... No, this is 25 too. The warden is 26. There's also an elf. He collapsed face down. The pagan vest. Any item of the eagle is definitely worth getting. Do we have room? We do.
Yo!
The snake hook. The tiger band.
Be good!
Can ignore this one. Oh, and we... Is the iron towards a dead end? Wait, there's one more.
What's up?
Okay, what is going on with that goblin? Immediately charges the enemy and then complains about coming right at them. Spirit and strength, of course. Pretty sure there's a scripted ambush or two. I have no idea when, though. No, I think it's later on. Buckler of the Eagle, level 22. Oh, that is not half bad. We don't have a Shaman, though. 528 for level 22. And honestly, a Paladin would be pretty happy to see something like this. Wonder if any of the paladins out there try their hand at tanking. I'm pretty sure there's an ambush up ahead. The mages were correct about not running too far away, though. The escort is going to fail. I know that for a fact. And in all honesty, the range is not exactly generous. Yeah, these two just spawned here. Okay. Picked up the intestines. It's not a gray item. So I think there's definitely a cooking recipe for it. Can't imagine what else you would use the boar intestines for. Their ribs, too.
How you doing? Yo!
That's the usual chatter from the goblins. Hey, it's a briar thorn. Surprised nobody's going to bother with it. A lifeless skull. Interesting how they had to specify it's a lifeless one, as opposed to a... Honestly, I'm not even sure. I wonder, what is the opposite of lifeless? Lively? Living? Remind me never to do the escort again, unless I'm in here below level 30. Which for classic really shouldn't make much sense.
What's up?
Nothing has respawned so far. It's a good thing. Lost track of time, too. We're in here for what? Not an hour. I think it's a bit less. We're slowly going to reach the exit. Do I need the monkey ring or the tiger? Well, I should stick to the tiger band. And even more intestines. Okay, we are done.
Hey, how you doing?
Let's grab this one. We can replace the clay ring.
Have a good one.
We're also, what, friendly with Ratchet? About time, too. Special thanks to our friends here. Druid was on point with the healing. Let me equip... Yeah, 6 points of strength. Lost a bit of health. It's fine, though. Never realized that Druid leveled up. So, I'm not gonna waste time. We need to go to the island. Can swim there directly. I remember a small hut with 2 Tauren ladies. So realistically, we head south and then... There is a very narrow stretch of land that is going to connect to the island. You don't have to swim at all. You can just walk there. In the shallow water. It doesn't show on the map though. I wonder why. And this is Alcaz. No, never mind. Not part of the Barrens. This is in Mars. And you have to head there for the Scepter of the Sifting Sands. Yeah, some terrible Naga. There's even a boss. I remember some mind controls. Been really long though. A battered chest. We're gonna leave it to the low-level adventurers. The warlock. A mage too. Just killed a baron. Can take advantage of these buffs. We have 6 minutes. The thorns, yeah, I don't think they matter at all. The elixirs are nice. Our druid was kind enough to donate these to us. Gave her some money, but I don't think it was enough. Is that a dwarf? I'm not sure. There's no way they're going to send dwarves here. Out of all places. Do allies need to head to the Barrens to do... No, probably not. And we also need chew on the lizard tail, just for what, 10 seconds. 6 more stamina. I don't have any scrolls. I do have only 2 of these bombs left. Could make more, or we could use some of the iron that we have mined. Maybe I can make some of the iron grenades.
Can I help you? Be careful.
So the Afra is a test. We're gonna get a solid amount of experience too.
Have a good one.
Okay, we have our potions, we have our buffs. Let's do it before they run out. We have about 4 minutes. The first challenger. Okay, these are pretty easy. They're level 27, 32. I don't think they're gonna run away, but... I'm just laughing at this guild recruitment message. The elevator cleanup crew. Recruiting more for Undercity elevator cleanup. Yeah. Most people treat it as a joke, but I always see a corpse or two every time I had to head to the Undercity. Let's make sure that we don't fail this. Just realized, why is our helmet not showing? Our cloak is. Hey, an orc. The first stage is over. And Big Will is going to enter the fray. He parried the execute. Fair enough. It's alright though. Can we even loot the body? Poor Will.
What can I do for you?
Alright, so Clanok here is going to reward us
For the Alliance.
Intercept and the Berserker stand. So Intercept is awarded automatically. Bathra the Wind Watcher. The Troll Hermit. We know about him. Powerful Shaman.
See you around.
He is in... I'm not sure if it's considered Alterac Mountains. Maybe it's Hillsbrad. No, I think you have to follow the river north. Is that an Alterac? Yeah, probably is. It's going to lead to the Cyclonian quest. You have to gather charms, you need some items from the Troll and Stranglethorn, and probably a bit more. But I don't remember exactly what you want. What you need to grab. Probably a couple of reagents. We need to go to Hillsbrad because there are some quests. We only have one. The Elixir of Agony. Infiltration. Some elites. For the annoying dwarfs of Dungarok. And we can even cross into the Arathi Highlands, even though most of these quests... Call to Arms is 32. Foul Magics. But in all honesty, I'm going to check this out on my own and figure out where we have to go next. This was a loose end I wanted to tie up for quite some time. The Berserker stance. Need to figure out how I'm going to... Okay, we need to play some abilities here, but I can do that after. I think it's time to end the episode. Recording for about an hour, a bit more. The run was a smashing success, a lot better than last time. And we have a new helmet too. I need to see the options. I have to check the options and make sure that the helmet is showing. Unless you have a particularly hideous one, I guess then you can hide it. The cloak is showing. Yeah, not really sure what happened there. Thanks again for watching, and I think I'm going to meet you in Thousand Needles for the next one. We need to complete what we can in Freewind Post. And at level 33, I simply cannot afford to postpone this anymore. So hopefully I'll see you in the next part.